Hello guys, welcome to a new video with Joe. Of course you know this guy, come on. We just broke a skateboard and today we got Eric on board as well. You met Eric as well a few years back. So go and check these videos, I'm gonna link in the description. Today,
nuts there.
He's got nuts. we all do, hopefully. But today we're gonna review the Crane M3 by G-Wind. That's what we're gonna review, we're gonna test right now. I need to film.
Bro, take one.
Okay, nice. Take one. Wait, let me put some audio in.
Fucking hell, man. Straight out, dude. I've never snapped anything.
Okay, guys, what happened here?
Some weight.
Explain.
Man, try numero uno, and this thing fucking snaps. So we just do. I don't think I can work. Let me have a go.
We're here in St. Paul. We're gonna test some free running. Eric is a great free runner. Go and check him out on Insta. And we're actually testing the stability of the Crane M3. It's a tiny gimbal, but it's quite strong so far from what I've seen. I'm using the A7S III today with the tiny 24mm lens. That's a Samyang 24mm, so pretty light gear you want to use on the gimbal, but still pretty solid. So talking about some of the features of the Crane M3, one of the cool one I like, and it's quite new actually, I haven't seen it to any other gimbal, is an audio interface that you can plug in at the bottom of the Crane M3. And through that you can plug in your XLR microphone that goes straight to the top of the gimbal, and you can link the audio interface from the gimbal to your camera through another cable. So that's pretty cool, and you will not have any cable moving your gimbal as you're walking or talking, as I'm doing right now. Some other cool features are the locks. So you have 3 different locks for all the 3 motors on the gimbal. Whenever you want to move from a location to another, you just put in lock mode and you can just keep your gimbal balanced and you're ready to go to the next location. A new feature, guys, is also the light. You have a tiny light on the side of the mount here, so I think it's a good gimbal for vloggers. I reckon.
Yeah, I'd say it looks like it. Yeah, if I was vlogging, I think I'd be using it. This thing is heavy as fuck.
That thing is heavy as boo.
Heavy as beep.
But also, yeah, it's quite a complete kit, because you have your audio interface, so you can connect an XLR mic, you can interview people, so I can see it for events as well, filming events with small cameras.
Yeah. Run and gun.
Small pancakes lens,
vlogging.
But quite bright.
Can you turn the light on so we can see?
Yeah, and that's
Very
actually it's a bicolor light, so you can go from yellow to white light.
How do you dial it in on the settings?
Yeah, so you have a fader on the side. See, that's the color. It goes to yellow.
Oh, yeah. That's nice.
Yeah. And also you get a few gels to put on the light with the kit, so it's pretty cool.
This is premium.
Yeah, it's quite nice so far. The design is nice in white. Usually they come in black, so it's a bit different.
Nice.
What do you guys think for what you've seen so far?
I think it looks good, lightweight, pretty nice. Pretty nice to just chuck in a backpack and go, I'd say. Yeah, I think the other alternatives are pretty heavy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like this.
Like that.
This has got quite a lot of weight to it. Like, I'd be happier walking around with that.
Exactly. So for travel vloggers, definitely, I think it's a good gimbal. Actually, when you rig it up, it gets quite heavy. I've got an external monitor, an external mic, and it gets quite heavy.
Yeah, it looks it, but that's with the additional stuff, whereas that's heavy without your additional stuff, right? Yeah. So with that, with additional stuff, will be way too much, whereas that is nice. And yeah, it packs up nice. You've got a nice little bag for it. Yeah. Works well. I like the white one, but the white one you could run around in it like a stormtrooper.
So guys, yeah, Joe just suggested to use it with the light on and off, so you see the difference. This is the light on a yellow temperature, more or less. It's quite close to my face, probably 40 centimeters. Yeah. Don't look at that face. And now we're gonna turn it off.
Boom.
Boom.
We're in total darkness.
It's pretty good, yeah, so dark.
It's night and day, the difference, really.
It's a pretty cool feature if you are in a dark environment, you know, and you need to interview someone or you're vlogging. I think it's
and
pretty
winter,
cool.
especially around here.
But I want to talk about the screw threads on the side, because we have one on the gimbal and one on the additional interface, audio interface, so you can connect an external microphone and monitor or light if you wanted to. So it's very handy. I think it's a all-rounder so far.
I'm a big fan. Let's not get it twisted. I'm a big fan.
So we're gonna walk to the next location, take more shots, and we are gonna wrap up soon. I want to talk quickly about the battery as well. So the battery takes 2 hours to charge, and it will last 8 hours more or less, according by Zhiyun. Sorry about the noise. But the cool feature is that you can power your camera through the gimbal. So through the battery of the gimbal you can power up your camera. And I've just reviewed the iSteady Pro 4 by Hohem. Go and check it out if you are looking for an action camera gimbal. I think the Crane M2 is targeting people with point and shoot cameras or more mirrorless, like the one I'm using today with small lenses. I think they target also action cameras and smartphones, but I tried with the GoPro Hero 10 and it was just too light, so the gimbal couldn't really balance and calibrate properly. It was just too light. So I'm not sure about the GoPros. I'm gonna keep you posted probably in the next videos. We changed location. We are North Bank, close to the London Eye, which is right there, and we are testing more stabilization of the gimbal with Eric. Got more stabilization. Oh, that was good. So we tried some stabilization with jogging, and actually through the monitor it looks pretty nice and stable. If you think I have an external monitor and an external microphone connected directly to the camera, so the cables are just hanging around, and still I think it works really well. But yeah, we'll check together in post-production. Another thing I wanted to mention is that through different cables you can control the Sony cameras, actually different cameras, through the gimbal. So I can't do that today on my camera, unfortunately, so I can't show you. But if you go on the Zhiyun website, you see all the list of the cameras you can control through the gimbal, and also all the cameras you can use and balance on the gimbal, and the specific lenses, because not all the lenses that we said are light enough to be on the stabilizer, unfortunately. Light on, we're going to talk about the quick release plates. The gimbal comes with 3 different quick release plates, one for the A7 family, the Sony A7, so A7S, A7R and so on. One is for the smaller ones, the mirrorless, for the A64 family, A6500, A6600, and then we have a more general plate for all the other cameras, and also for action cameras and smartphones. And of course you get also a mount for your smartphone too. Alright people, that's the end of the day. You guys are tired. We're gonna wrap up the episode. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed the, well, it wasn't a review, but you know, first impressions on the Crane M3. It was actually good fun. What do you think? It was fun.
I loved it. I had a great day out. Thank you very much, my friend.
What do you think about the Crane?
I think it's awesome. I think it's a lovely bit of kit. It's small, it's compact, but it's got a lot to it, as you've shown them.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd recommend it.
Sweet, check it out. The actual commercial should be on the Zhiyun website and all the platforms, so stay tuned there. Follow Eric and Joe, of course, on Insta. Catch you later, guys.